Hi everybody, this is Rainy, the International Lecturer of Greenwood International Business School. I'd like to share with you what measures we are going to take facing the great challenge of COVID-19. In December 2019, an unprecedented outbreak of pneumonia raged in the central city of China. Within a month, this devil virus hit the most populated country in the world. On January 13, 2020, the International Health Regulations Emergency Committee of the World Health Organization declared the outbreak of coronavirus disease 2019 a public health emergency of international concern. Coronavirus has been discovered for a long time. It generally causes common cold, but recently it has developed and transformed into a different strain that can spread from person to person. The virus causes coronavirus disease 2019 is 2019 novel coronavirus. Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of WHO, chaired a meeting giving this disease a name, Coronavirus Disease 2019, with an abbreviation COVID-19. By the 1st of April 2020, COVID-19 has contributed to 856,423 diagnosed cases, with 43,912 deaths globally. Some famous persons and Hollywood celebrities have been diagnosed 19 novel coronavirus positive. The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Prince Charles, Hollywood celebrity Tom Hanks, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's wife, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau. Let's take a look at COVID-19 in Indonesia. With intercontinental travel, by 1st of April 2020, COVID-19 in Indonesia has reached 1,790 cases with a total of 170 deaths. As a cunning virus, 2019 novel coronavirus uses the fastest and the most effective way to spread from person to person. That is through the droplets. Droplets created when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouth or nose of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. 2019 novel coronavirus can cause signs and symptoms in various human systems. The most infected system is respiratory system. People with COVID-19 may have coughing, sneezing, runny nose, shortness of breath, breathing difficulties, and sore throat. In severe cases, patients may suffer from pneumonia, serious lungs infection, and congestion. These combined signs and symptoms in the lungs are called severe acute respiratory syndrome, with an abbreviation of SARS. Some people may suffer from diarrhea, fever, fatigue, since the whole immune system is rallied to fight against the virus. White blood cells could decrease. Old people or those with underlying chronic diseases may die of kidney, liver, or even heart failure. Why some people die of COVID-19? I will explain it in the following slide. When the coronavirus enters the respiratory system, it replicates, attacks, and destroys healthy lung cells. This causes inflammation in lung tissue, which is pneumonia. Of lungs, trachea and bronchia form a structure like a tree upside down. The tree trunk is like the trachea. The branches are like the bronchia, and the leaves are like millions of pulmonary alveoli. If you don't like this word, we can call them air sacs. Normal air sacs are dry, which allow perfect ventilation. This is why we don't feel breathing is a hard work. But once the air sacs get inflamed, they fill with fluid or pus, making it difficult to breathe. The jelly-like fluid makes it hard for oxygen to get into your blood. This inflammation interrupts the transportation of oxygen into the bloodstream. Now the patients suffer from severe anoxia. Of vital organs such as liver and kidney may shut down due to lack of oxygen. The WHO reported that most COVID-19 deaths appear to be from multi-organ failure. After the 2019 novel coronavirus attacks the air sacs of the lungs, lung tissue begins to stiffen. The heart must work harder to get limited oxygen to the rest of the organs. Not only of lungs are losing function, but also lack of oxygen puts a strain on every organ in our body. Long-time smokers, elderly, and people with compromised lungs are especially vulnerable to COVID-19. So far, no effective drugs are available, and WHO predicts a vaccine in 18 months. In rural areas of Indonesia, there could be limited medical resources, facilities, and healthcare workers. So what actions are we going to take in such dangerous time? We need to seek help from our immune system. Human immunity is achieved through the immune system. We can think of immune system as an army. The army needs barracks, soldiers, and weapons. The immune organs such as thymus, bone marrow, spleen, lymph nodes, tonsils, and intestine can be seen as barracks. The cells that perform the immune function, called immune cells, can be seen as the soldiers. These soldiers are divided into three major troops. One troop is good at close combat with the enemies. It's called T lymphocyte. The immune response that T lymphocytes participate in is called cellular immunity, meaning a cell-to-cell combat. Another troop is good at using biochemical weapons to produce antibodies to kill the enemies. These soldiers are called B lymphocyte. The immune response that B lymphocytes participate in is called humoral immunity, meaning immune functions conducted through antibodies in the bloodstream. In addition to these two troops, there's a special troop. The soldiers are called natural killer cells, which can directly kill virus-infected cells, tumor cells, and cancer cells. From the name, we get an idea that these are very cool immune cells. The weapon used by those soldiers are immune factors, including antibodies, lymphokines, lysosomes, and so on. Collectively, they are known as immune-active substances. Based on how immune system works, Indonesian branch has designed 3 packages of products, which provide different dimensions of support to immune system. Package A contains 3 products. The original price is 720,000 rupiah with 60 PV. The off price is 650,000 rupiah with 10% discount. Package B contains 4 products. The original price is 1,188,000 rupiah with 100 PV. The off price is 1 million rupiah with 16% discount. Package C contains 8 products. The original price is 3,479,000 rupiah with 302 PV. The off price is 3.3 million rupiah with 5% discount. Let's take a look at these 3 packages. Package A contains Spirulina Plus capsule, calcium capsule, and diasis care capsule. Package B contains Colostrum capsule, Propolis Plus capsule, Zinc tablets for children, and cerebral capsule. In Africa, it is called cerebral capsule. Package C contains 8 products, which are Waterson tourmaline flax, lycopene softgel, super CoQ10 capsule, Cordyceps Plus capsule, Hepatsure capsule, Glucoblock capsule, Brain Care capsule, and Blueberry facial cleanser. Let's begin from Package A. The key player in Package A is Spirulina Plus capsule. Spirulina is consumed by millions of greenwood distributors all over the world due to its nutritional value. It is hailed as a complete food containing all essential nutrients, including carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, dietary fibers, and phytonutrients. Spirulina contains 8 essential amino acids needed by human body. Its vitamin B12 is the highest in plant, which is 4 times of beef liver. Vitamin B12 is a very important vitamin for producing hemoglobin, which is responsible for carrying oxygen to the cells. We all know that carrot is healthy to protect of eyesight because it's beta-carotene content. Beta-carotene is the precursor of vitamin A. Based on how much vitamin A we need, beta-carotene will turn into vitamin A in our body. Vitamin A is involved in the synthesis and decomposition of rhodopsin, which helps us view the objects in the darkness. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant which protects cardiovascular system. Also, it is important in adjusting the levels of sex hormones in both men and women. Vitamin E in spirulina is 15 times of that in carrot. Its content in spirulina is the highest in plant. Spirulina is considered as a superfood because it also contains 2 phytonutrients. Phyto stands for plant origin. A phytonutrient is a certain nutrient with special health effect from plant origin. One phytonutrient in spirulina is phycocyanin, and the other is chlorophyll. Phycocyanin can improve the immunity and help the body to fight against harmful microorganisms. Chlorophyll can block the formation of dioxin, nitrosamine, and other carcinogens in human body, thus preventing cancer. Why Spirulina Plus capsule is so important to our immune system? When fighting with harmful microorganisms, just like soldiers in the battlefield, immune cells are damaged and die. They need high-quality proteins, fatty acid, vitamins, and minerals to provide nutritional support for cell division and differentiation. Greenwood Spirulina Plus capsule can be recommended to those with unbalanced diet and with gastrointestinal disorders. It is especially ideal for people undergoing cancer radio or chemotherapy. But these products must be given before or after radio or chemotherapy, because when a radio or chemotherapy is on, great amount of free radicals are being produced, specifically targeting on the cancer cells. So if you give them Spirulina Plus capsule at this period, which is a powerful antioxidant, it neutralizes the free radicals and leaves some of the cancer cells alive. It greatly increases the risk of cancer recurrence. Above all, Spirulina Plus capsule is an immune enhancer. Can be used for those with compromised immunity. It can be taken 1 to 3 capsules each time, 1 to 2 times in a day. Talking about calcium, we all know it's top one important mineral for bones and joints. But are you aware that calcium is closely related to our immune system? Well, Michael Catlin, PhD, a distinguished professor and chair of the Department of Physiology and Biophysics at the University of California, Irvine, studied calcium channels of the immune system. His team discovered virus ion channels in T cells. Remember T cells? The soldiers who fight the harmful microorganisms face to face for us. Among those ion channels, many of them are calcium regulated. His group found that calcium signaling is required to enhance T cell proliferation and the stability of the immunological synapses. The group also measures a small but significant inward calcium current, which restores the calcium source inside the cells. Okay, I know that somebody gets confused by those scientific words. Let me put it in a very simple way. There are buttons on the T cells, and those buttons are controlled by calcium. After using the buttons for some time, the calcium inside the cells drops. We need to supplement more calcium into the cells for the buttons to function. You get it? Greenwood calcium capsule can be recommended to people at any age group, especially adolescents, postmenopausal women, and the elderly who need higher calcium intake. It's safe for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Each capsule provides 225 milligram elementary calcium. It can be taken 1 to 2 capsules each time, once in a day. Drinking adequate amount of water when taking calcium capsule. There are few tips of how to take calcium capsule. It may cause gas, bloating, and constipation in some people. So spread out the calcium dose throughout the day and take 1 hour after meals. Never take calcium capsule with an empty stomach. People probably think calcium may automatically enter off bones. It's not true. Only through exercise, calcium can be absorbed properly. The third product in package A is Greenwood Diasis Care Capsule. This is the product to lower blood pressure. If you take a close look at the 6 main ingredients, you'll find that apart from the blood pressure adjusting properties, they all somehow boost of immunity. I don't need to read the wording of this slide. Let me put it this way. The 6 main ingredients work from 3 different angles to lower blood pressure. Number 1, dilate the arteries. Once the blood vessels expand, there's more space for the blood to pass through. By doing this, reduces the pressure of blood against the wall of the arteries. Radix salviae, meteorites extract, and ginkgo biloba leaf extract are both the key players to dilate arteries. Number 2, diuretics. What are diuretics? Diuretics increase the filtering of the kidneys to produce more urine. Once more retention fluid is removed from the body, the blood volume will reduce. Then the blood pressure drops. Folium cortex eucomy extract and astragalus huangqi extract work as diuretics. Number 3, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agents. Healthy inner wall of blood vessels are smooth, but a byproduct of oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange inside the cells, called free radicals, could cause damage to the inner wall of the blood vessels. Once the inner wall of the blood vessels is damaged, white blood cells and platelets gather together to form a plaque. This makes the wall of the arteries harden. This condition is called atherosclerosis. The arteries lose their elasticity, so higher pressure is needed to push the same volume of blood. This is another cause of high blood pressure. Hawthorn leaf extract and radix spirari extract counteract the free radicals and protect the blood vessels from being damaged. This is indeed an excellent blood pressure lowering product. Apart from this property, we can see that most of these herbal ingredients can either enhance immunity or work as antioxidants. Immune cells are exposed to the free radical attack. When you use Diasis Care Capsule, on one hand, your blood pressure can be controlled. On the other hand, it can also protect your immune system. Package B contains Colostrum capsule, Propolis Plus capsule, Zinc tablets for children, and Astro capsule. Colostrum is a milky fluid produced by cows that have recently given birth before breast milk production begins. Colostrum is the most precious shot of immune factors the mothers give to their babies. It's an important source of nutrients and antibodies, growth factors that promote growth and fights diseases for the cows. Greenwood Cow Colostrum capsule contains 4 lines of bioactive substances that can give the immune system a boost. Number 1. Lactoferrin. Lactoferrin mainly helps with T helper cells and also creates a favorite environment for all immune cells to fight the enemies for us. Number 2. Immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins are antibodies. They're the weapons used by B cells. For instance, you enter a room and cleaned for a long time. There are zillions of dust mites entering your bronchial and trigger allergic reactions such as sneezing, runny nose, and watery eyes. Those dust mites are antigens, and immune cells produce IgG, which is one of the antibodies to fight against the dust mite. Number 3, lysozyme. Lysozyme is found in our tears and saliva. It kills bacteria by breaking the beta-glycosidic bonds in their cell wall. So the key player in package B is the cow colostrum. It can be recommended to people with compromised immunity who easily catches cold or flu. It can be taken 1 to 2 capsules each time, 1 to 2 times in a day. The second important product in package B is the Propolis Plus capsule. First, let's share what propolis is. When the bees are building their house, a beehive, they apply a thin layer of propolis onto the inner surfaces of the hive, which protects the hive from becoming infected by bacteria, fungus, and viruses. So propolis serves as an immune protector for the beehive. Besides antibacterial properties, propolis is rich in astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is considered as the king of the carotenoids because it is a much stronger antioxidant than all other known carotenoids. Astaxanthin also has anti-inflammatory activity. In human clinical trials, astaxanthin has been shown to help alleviate pain in conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, carpal tunnel syndrome, and tennis elbow. Propolis is also an immune booster. In a study with aged mice, administration of propolis was reported to have a positive effect on both innate and adaptive immunity. In African market, Propolis Plus capsule is used as a natural antibiotic and an immune booster. It can be recommended to people with compromised immunity or those who are physically weak or easily catch cold or flu. If anybody has chronic infections, Propolis Plus Capsule is a super product because you can't use antibiotics for over 7 days and you don't have to worry about the prolonged usage of this natural herb. 1 to 2 capsules each time, 1 to 2 times in a day, can help you boost your immunity and battle against all the harmful microorganisms. You never know how important zinc is until you're zinc deficient. If you notice someone around you are always the first one who catches cold or flu, or with poor eyesight with no obvious reasons, check that person's zinc level. Once off body is lack of zinc, lymphocyte, the immune cells can't function properly and even can't mature or be activated normally. Just like an army needs commands to be passed from the general to the soldiers, immune cells need to send information to each other. Immune cells that identify the enemies need to tell other immune cells the whereabouts of them and who the enemies are. Such communication relies on zinc to carry out. So lack of zinc disturbs the intercellular communication where cytokines. Once the chain of command is broken, the soldiers don't know what to do. Zinc activates over 200 enzymes in human body. With lowered zinc level, macrophages' ability to engulf the bacteria and virus get weakened. So we are more prone to infections. Zinc is also an antioxidant which battles against free radicals. Too many free radicals result in a situation called oxidative stress. When this happens, immune cells are being attacked and damaged. Zinc is very important to suppress the oxidative stress and to protect of immune cells. Recent reports in both young adults and elderly suggested that zinc supplementation decreases oxidative stress markers and generation of inflammatory cytokines. Greenwood zinc tablets for children can be consumed by both kids and adults. Adults can also take this product by simply doubling the dosage from 1 tablet per day to 2 tablets in a day. Old people tend to have arthritis. Most of their arthritis is due to years of wear and tear, as well as calcium deficiency. This type of arthritis is called osteoarthritis. Middle-aged and even young people can also suffer from arthritis. In general, arthritis among middle-aged and young people is called rheumatoid arthritis. This type of arthritis is an autoimmune disease, meaning of immune system overreacting and taking of own joint tissue as an enemy and attacking them. With 3 herbal ingredients, Greenwood's Propolis Capsule not only helps calcium enter of bones and improve bone formation, but also helps relieve the pain of the joints among people with rheumatoid arthritis. Astragaloside improves chondrocyte proliferation so that it helps the repair of the joint cartilage. Astragalus increases immune response by accelerating the speed of the movement of white blood cells, the recognition of the invaders, and the killing effect of the immune cells. So we can draw a conclusion that Propolis Capsule not only improves the repair of the cartilage, but also enhances immune system to control rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease. Greenwood Propolis Capsule can be recommended to those who have a joint injury with degenerative joint diseases such as osteoarthritis and also people with rheumatoid arthritis. 2 capsules each time, twice in a day, preferably with a meal, is the recommended use. Now we are at the package 3. This is the biggest package covering 8 products: Waterson Tourmaline Flax, Cordyceps Plus Capsule, Lycopene Softgel, Super Cold Q10 Capsule, Heptasure Capsule, Glucoblock Capsule, Brain Care Capsule, and Blueberry Facial Cleanser. Water is the source of life. 60% to 65% of human body is composed of water. A man can survive without food for 3 days, but cannot survive even for 1 day without water. Water is the top 1 essential nutrient among others, but when we carefully design 3 meals and the healthcare products we take every day, water is what we often neglected. Without healthy water, blood circulation doesn't work. Organs and systems of human body shut down. But what makes water healthy? Now let me share with you 3 main criteria of healthy water. Number 1, water clusters. The water clusters must be small enough. If your house is equipped with water tank, the water clusters are composed of around 60 water molecules. The bottled purified water on the market has water clusters composed of around 30 water molecules. Municipal tap water has water clusters composed of 13 water molecules. In nature, the best quality spring water has water clusters composed of 6 water molecules. This water has higher activity, higher permeability, easier to enter human cells and participate in metabolism. Greenwood Waterson Tourmaline Flax, with its tourmaline and ochre, can break the hydrogen bond in between water molecules and turn bigger water clusters into smaller ones. Number 2, pH value of water. Healthy water is slightly alkaline. The pH value of body fluids in healthy people is between 7.35 to 7.45, which is slightly alkaline. Municipal tap water is slightly acid after treatment because it uses hypochloric acid to kill the bacteria in the water. Drinking this kind of water for long, it will disturb the acid-basic balance of human body and use up the precious alkaline substances including potassium, sodium, calcium, and magnesium. The consequence is poor immunity, retarded growth in children, osteoporosis in aged people, and subhealth status in adults. Greenwood Waterson can adjust the pH level of water and make the water slightly alkaline. Negative ions or anions. We feel relaxed by the waterfall, at the beach, or in a garden because there are large amounts of anions. During off metabolism, plenty of free radicals are produced, and those free radicals could trigger chain reactions and attack of cells. In general, free radicals are positively charged. We need negatively charged anions to neutralize those free radicals to prevent a condition called oxidative stress. Too many free radicals in the body will result in a condition called oxidative stress. It is the cause of many chronic diseases and compromised immunity. We'll talk about this in detail in the antioxidant section. So, we can say that Greenwood Waterson Tourmaline Flax can make your drinking water healthier from 3 different angles. Greenwood Cordyceps Plus Capsule contains 2 key ingredients, cordyceps and ginseng. Cordyceps is rich in cordycepin, cordyceps polysaccharide, and other bioactive substances. They increase the quantity of immune cells and tissues, promote antibody production, increase the number of phagocytes and natural killer cells, and enhance their functions. A number of studies have shown that cordyceps can positively stimulate the activation of T lymphocyte, B lymphocyte, natural killer cells, and macrophages. Cordyceps was also found to work on T helper cells to kill the virus-infected cells as well as ensure the immune system doesn't overreact. This function is very essential when Cordyceps is used in controlling the inflammation of lungs in COVID-19. After the 2019 novel coronavirus starts attacking the air sacs of the lungs, lung tissue begins to stiffen. The heart must work harder to get limited oxygen to the rest of the organs. Not only of lungs are losing function, but also lack of oxygen puts a strain on every organ in the body. Ginseng, hailed as the king of the herbs, has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for enhancing tolerance of the organs in a condition of lack of oxygen, and as an immune enhancer for thousands of years. The active chemicals, known as ginsenoside, also work as suppressors for overreaction of immune cells. Cordyceps Plus capsule has been used for respiratory diseases. It relaxes the spasm of the smooth muscles of the bronchi, thus allowing the air pass through. It also reduces the inflammation of the air sacs of the lungs, thus very important in alleviating the symptoms of acute respiratory distress syndrome. Cordyceps Plus capsule has been used in combination with orthodox medicine to relieve the symptoms of SARS in 2003 and was proved to be effective. Oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange not only occur in lungs but also is conducted inside each of the 60 trillion cells. As long as we breathe, free radicals are produced as the byproducts of intracellular respiration. While we are young, there's a balance in the body. We have antioxidants in the body to counteract free radicals. With aging, we have less and less antioxidants, but more and more free radicals. At the beginning, those free radicals attack the cell membrane. When large amount of cell membrane is being attacked, we feel exhausted and low, but no positive diagnosis supports that we are sick. This is the condition so-called subhealth status. If we don't take enough antioxidant, more free radicals will attack the cytoplasm, causing chronic diseases such as cardiovascular diseases and diabetes. If we still allow free radicals to continue their attacks, the nucleus will be attacked. What is inside the nucleus? Of genetic materials, such as DNA and RNA. If of genetic materials get damaged, a healthy cell can turn into a cancerous cell. So, oxidative stress is one of the reasons why somebody has cancer. Greenwood has the most powerful antioxidant, which are the blueberry series. Apart from blueberry series, we have another powerful antioxidant, which is lycopene softgel. Lycopene is the most powerful carotenoid in nature. Its antioxidant capacity is 310 times of vitamin C, 100 times of vitamin E, and twice of beta-carotene. Lycopene has unique long-chain molecular structure, 13 more double bonds than other carotenoids, which makes it have powerful ability to neutralize free radicals and higher antioxidant capacity. Lycopene has scavenging effect on free radicals and inhibiting effect on lipid peroxidation. Part of human cell membrane is composed of lipid. You can imagine, if the lipid is oxidized, the cell will not function properly. Immune cells are exposed to bacteria and virus. They're more vulnerable than other cells, So lycopene softgel can protect our immune cells against oxidative stress. It can be recommended to people with chronic fatigue, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, or prostate disorders. It can be taken 1 to 2 capsules after meal. Whenever we mention coenzyme Q10, we must first remember it's a heart protector known to the world. Coenzyme Q10 is found throughout the body within mitochondrial membranes and in high concentrations in heart-working organs such as the heart, the liver, the brain, and the lungs. What role does the coenzyme Q10 play? In a simple word, it is involved in aerobic cellular respiration and the production of energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. The abbreviation is ATP. With aging, coenzyme Q10 drops dramatically, especially after 40. When we lack of energy, we feel exhausted easily. So after 40, if you keep on feeling fatigue, give yourself a boost of energy by taking super enzyme Q10. It's also a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects of cells and relieves oxidative stress. It helps prevent many chronic diseases such as cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and premature aging. To protect your heart, brain, liver, and prevent premature aging, you can take these products. When people suffer from severe respiratory diseases, these products can help you make more energy to improve the condition. It can be taken 2 capsules each time, once in a day. The next product is Propolis Capsule. It's a liver detoxifier. Liver is the #1 important detox organ. Propolis Capsule contains 5 herbal ingredients, and each of them is a liver tonic, working from different angles. I don't need to read it for you. Here, I give you a summary of the health benefits of this product. It helps the liver to break the harmful chemicals into smaller molecules so they become less dangerous and easily rid of the body through urination and bowel movement. The herbs in these products supplement vitamins to the liver because the metabolism process consumes vitamins in the liver. Even damage has already occurred to the liver. It can improve the regeneration of the liver cells. Fatty liver, hepatitis B, C can result in liver cirrhosis. After liver cells die, scarring tissues may replace the dead cells. These scarring tissues lose their functions but strangle the normal liver tissues and makes them lack of blood supply and oxygen supply. The liver becomes lumpy and hardened and fails to perform. This condition is what is known as liver cirrhosis. If this condition cannot be controlled, after 5 to 10 years, some cases will progress into liver cancer. This product is recommended to people with liver diseases such as fatty liver, chronic hepatitis, and liver cirrhosis. People who stay up late with unhealthy diet or under pressure, according to traditional Chinese medicine, are also prone to liver problems. To protect your liver, you can take 2 capsules each time, twice in a day. Greywort Glucoblock Capsule with its 4 herbal ingredients can reduce blood sugar levels. It helps with type 2 diabetes from 3 different aspects. 2 key ingredients in balsam pear powder, charantin and polypeptide P, are considered as the plant insulin, which can directly lower the blood sugar levels. Some of the diabetic people not only have lowered level of insulin, but also their cells develop resistance to the hormone. That is to say, their cells don't respond to the insulin and they get allowing glucose entering the cells from the bloodstream remain closed. This results in large amount of glucose stuck in the bloodstream and cannot be used by the cells. Mori extract, Redis astragalus extract, and ginkgo extract can increase the sensitivity of the cells to insulin, therefore opening the gates for glucose to enter the cells. By doing this, Greenwort Glucoblock Capsule helps bring down the blood sugar levels. High blood sugar also damages the retina and kidneys. At the late stage of diabetes, patients may suffer from severe complications such as cataracts, retina damage, and kidney failure. Ginkgo extract has been proved to improve diabetic retinopathy and nephropathy. So, Greenwort Glucoblock Capsule is a wonderful product for people with high blood sugar level or type 2 diabetes. 2 capsules each time, once in a day, can help many people with elevated blood sugar levels. Cerebral vascular diseases among elderly are as common as cardiovascular diseases. They also face challenges from dementia, Alzheimer's diseases, Parkinson's disease, or simply memory loss. One of the culprits of brain disorders in old people is atherosclerosis. Once the arteries are hardened, less blood and oxygen will be sent to the brain. Sometimes a small piece of thrombus can block a small artery, supplying blood to a certain part of the brain. Long-term anoxia can cause neuron necrosis, which is the death of nerve cells. Greenwort Brain Care Capsule improves angiosclerosis and gradually restores the elasticity of blood vessels. Even if some neurons die, it promotes more synapses grow in between normal neurons to have more connections between neurons. This compensates the damaged brain functions. Greenwort's Brain Care Capsule helps dissolve the thrombus and restore the blood flow to the brain and other main organs. It can be recommended to people with atherosclerosis, for people with headache, dizziness, limb numbness, and chronic fatigue. For people with stroke, Greenwort Brain Care Capsule can prevent its reoccurrence. It can be taken 2 capsules each time, twice daily. After people with COVID-19 cough or sneeze, droplets containing novel coronavirus can travel in the air and land on our face or hands. Greenwort Smile Like Blueberry Facial Cleanser, with its fine and soft foam, can cleanse the skin, remove traces of dirt and makeup debris, moisturizes the skin, shrinks pores, and makes skin fresh, cool, tender, and clear. After rinsing the face, take proper amount of it, rub gently until forming foam, then apply on the face evenly, massage for a while, and rinse with water. It will make your skin soft and radiant. During COVID-19 outbreak, some preventive measures are suggested to you. Cover your mouth and nose when sneezing. Wash hands frequently with running water and soap. Remember, you should wash your hands with Greenwort olive soap or tourmaline soap for full 20 seconds to kill the virus on your hands. Clean frequently used surfaces repeatedly with chlorine-containing disinfectant. Avoid close contact with others and keep at least 2 meters distance from the persons close to you. Stop visiting crowded public places such as shopping malls, cinemas, or other entertainment venues. You also need to cook meat thoroughly because sometimes meat, poultry, and seafood could be contaminated by the virus. So far, we still don't know how to stop the pandemic of the COVID-19. What we are sure is that It is our immune system that helps us win the battle against the 19 novel coronavirus. Our immune system is our bodyguard. To keep us safe, we must keep our immune system healthy. Okay, thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Take care.